It's that time of year again. Resolutions to lose those extra pounds are made and often broken. But according to celebrity nutritionist Christine Avanti, dropping unwanted weight doesn't have to be so hard. Christine is the author of Skinny Chicks Don't Eat Salad, and she's here today with some advice for slimming down in a healthy way. Christine, welcome to Good Morning America Health.
Thank you so much.
Is it true that skinny chicks don't eat salad?
You know what? The whole thing about not eating salads is we couldn't title a book Skinny Chicks Don't Do Low Carb Diet.
Right.
So I thought, well, people relate salads to low carb diets, and that works. Truly, there is a salad recipe in here, but the idea of eating a huge restaurant salad with a bunch of dressing and cheese and fried meat is just, it's not the thing to do. And a lot of people do. They go to a restaurant, they're like, I'm on a diet, I'll order a salad. And it's like, no, you don't have to do that. Plus, the salad at the restaurant
is not the way to go.
No.
Well, it's so many people will be so happy to hear that, because so many people now have made the resolution to lose the weight, and you have some great tips for people who are trying to shed some pounds. And I think it's fantastic, because it's a lot of food here. We're going to talk about how you can eat a lot of great food, feel full, and still lose the weight.
Yeah, and I'm a firm believer that, people need to feel like they can relate to something, and with this program, obviously, it's relatable, it makes sense, it's science-based. But the thing with me is way back when, there was a death in my family in my late 20s, and I gained 30 pounds in 6 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
And I could not take that weight off for a very long time until I went back to school, got an education in nutrition, a certification and a degree, and I learned about the power of stabilizing blood sugar to lose weight. But on that journey, I tried every fad diet. I did the low carb, the sugar busters, I did fat trapper pills, and just Rip Fuel, Fen, all kinds of diet pills and fad diets, and none of them worked. And I found myself more and more frustrated all the time. And so when I learned this information about stabilizing blood sugar is the way to lose weight, and I actually lost the weight by eating more food and not just starving myself or just doing low carb or just eating one meal a day, which would be a salad. None of that worked for me. When I found the truth that you could actually eat carbs and protein in every meal and speed up your metabolism and lose weight, it was like, I've got to take this information as far as I can.
Well, it obviously works, because look at you look gorgeous, and you've kept the weight off for how long now? It's been
a little bit over 9 years.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been great, and I'm determined to help people, because I think a lot of people, when they hear about these fad diets, they're willing to try. I tried them all.
Right.
I mean, you can't blame them.
Yeah.
And when the information is so hard to find, there's so many diets out there and diet books. It's like, listen, this isn't a gimmick. This is the real thing, and it really works. Women lose anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds in the first week.
That's so amazing. Yeah. And these are some examples of some of the fad diets you were talking about, right? The grapefruit diet, the baby food diet. I mean,
and the apple cider vinegar diet.
Yeah.
Obviously, first of all, I don't think any of it sounds that good. I mean, I like grapefruit as food,
sure.
But as far as, sniffing the essence of grapefruit to I guess it's said that it's going to make you not feel hungry and help burn fat. I don't know about that. And then eating, your meals from baby food.
Not a great idea.
Yeah, no. And then apparently this is the apple cider vinegar is supposed to suppress appetite, and a lot of celebrities have tried this and stuff. So I think everybody's let me try it. Let's see if it works. But the bottom line is, the true way and the only way to lose weight is to eat real food. Learn to stabilize your blood sugar so that your body starts burning fat and you start speeding up your metabolism. All these fad diets damage metabolism and they slow it down.
And that's the last thing you want.
No, it is. Yeah. And the book is simple. It explains it in a simple way. There's over 100 recipes in there. There's 21 days worth of meal plans. It's like, you can't go wrong.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through one day's worth of meals, because this looks amazing.
Yes.
And let's start over here with breakfast. This is a huge plate of food.
It is. And really, this is only 43 grams of carbohydrate. You have 25 grams of protein. So it's a very, balanced meal with protein and carbs. We've got some healthy fat in the avocado, and it's great. And I always say, make sure you're drinking about 2 cups of green tea a day.
Right.
I say to add lemon with it, because that actually enhances the absorption of the antioxidants in the green tea.
And you say no coffee and no soda, diet or otherwise.
Yeah, and no alcohol either.
Right. Okay.
Please.
No alcohol.
Yeah. I'm like, please.
Please.
Please, guys. Stop drinking all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have my little Diva Detox shot that I created.
Tell us about this, because I know this is one of your secret ingredients.
Yeah. So I know that it's not super pretty. It's green and everything, but let me tell you something. It's loaded with vegetables that actually help regenerate the cells in the liver to make your liver healthier and cleanse the liver. So along with a healthy, regimen of food, you take the Diva Detox shot and it helps cleanse the liver, which then speeds up your weight loss.
And you make that at home?
I make this at home, and the recipe is on my website. Probably you can go to your website and find me there. But the recipe is amazing, and it's simple. And again, it's like beets. I've got beets in there. milk thistle, artichoke. I've got dandelion, cilantro, cucumber, tomato.
Mix it all up in a blender.
Kinds of, yeah, it's just the list of veggies doesn't end.
Now, I just want to point out that is an egg white scramble, right?
It is an egg white scramble with veggies.
Tons of veggies. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, I love this lunch. Look at that. That looks like a dessert, and you're telling me this is lunch. This looks fabulous.
And it took like 2 minutes to make. So it's Greek yogurt, some nuts, and a bunch of berries. I like the Voskos Greek Yogurt, as I was telling you earlier.
Yeah.
It's got more protein in it than any other brand of Greek yogurt out there on the market. So if you can find it at Whole Foods, when you find it, it's kind of hard to find. When you find it, buy a lot of it because you get a lot of protein for a lot less money.
Protein is key. We know that.
It's important, yeah.
And look at all of this snack. This is a snack, right?
Simple, quick snack. A lot of my clients are always busy. They're like, I don't have time to make a bunch of food. Again, this is a grab and go kind of thing. I love these Baby Bell light cheeses. Make sure you get the light, but that's a great source of protein, calcium and vitamin D. Love it. Pop chips, they're the new rage. Everybody loves them.
They're very good. I like them.
You know, they're not baked, they're not fried, they're really popped, and there are no preservatives in there, so I love that. And a pear for some good fiber.
So this is all one snack?
Yeah, that's one snack.
That's fantastic.
I really call this a meal in my book. It's the meal between lunch and dinner. Don't go 7 hours between lunch and dinner.
Because then you're going to binge, right?
Absolutely, and you're going to be it's not good for your metabolism. And just a simple dinner. Actually, I honestly bought this at Whole Foods. I didn't even cook it. So simple.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Salmon,
brown
grilled
rice,
asparagus, brown rice. Yeah. Fantastic. And this is actually a lot of food, so you're never going to go to bed hungry on this diet.
Absolutely not. And again, it's all about trying to get away from the idea of starving yourself and putting yourself on a diet. It needs to be a lifestyle. I mean, for me and everyone you probably have met that's lost a lot of weight, it's like they made it a lifestyle. So these foods are not really dieting. I mean, do you feel like you're dieting eating this?
Not at all.
Not at all.
And what about exercise? Do you talk about that in your book?
I do. In the book, there's an entire chapter on exercise, so I recommend people start out with 30 minutes, a minimum of 4 days a week. And if they've done zero exercise, they need to start out even slower, and there's actually a progression chart in the book of how to start out if you've never exercised, if you're an intermediate or an advanced. So that's a big part of it because I have a very strong background in fitness. But again, the focus is mainly teaching people about these hormones that help your body burn fat and save muscle, because really it is about hormones. But I teach it in a simple, fun way.
Right, and a lot of stars are obviously following this. You've got Juliana and you've got Samantha Harris.
Samantha Harris.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Christine. It was so great talking to you. And for more of Christine's advice, be sure to check out Skinny Chicks Don't Eat Salads. Don't eat salad. And be sure to visit the health page at abcnews.com for more GMA Health.
ABC News Now. Good to know.